Blarg, wench, bring me a bucket of ale and a chicken.
Yeah.
All right.
Lots of chickens.
We are rolling.
Oh.
So, what do you want to talk about?
Well, I guess this is a Twiggy Tales.
Twiggy Tales, part 2.
Like 500.
It's 2 or 3, I think.
I don't
think it's
remember.
part 2. Last time we talked about when Andrea was born.
Oh, yeah. Now now I'm Hawaii with my brother.
Yes.
Doing cool shit. Looking at
Yeah.
fish and stuff.
Getting ready to go back.
Yes. But, so, we're going to talk about the dementia.
Dementia? What is
not
that?
Dementia.
Dementia.
Yes. It's, it's me being old and not remembering shit.
Okay.
But, my biggest fear behind that was that I wouldn't remember my grandkids. You think you love your kids, and then you have grandkids.
Who are your grandkids?
Well, there's lots of them.
Let's start with
Let's
the
see.
oldest and
Austin,
go to the youngest.
I can remember this. Austin, Tucker, Gemma, and then Livy and Lottie, and then Oakley is the great.
Austin, Tucker, and Gemma are whose children?
Andrews.
Andrea's. Who's
Yes.
your daughter?
Here's
Right.
my daughter.
All right, that was the one we
Who
talked about
I'm
last
so
time.
Very proud of her.
Oh, it all ties together.
See? Oh, look at that. We did get it in.
Okay, and how about all the other ones? Where did they come from?
Oh, from my handsome, amazing son Keith,
Okay,
Anthony.
and which one is that? Which
That's
grandchild is that?
Oh, that's Lottie and Livy. Lottie's
Lottie
the
and
youngest, who has my middle name.
Oh,
And Livy, who is going to be a Spitfire, but artistic and going to be strong-willed. Lottie, I think, is going to be, like, I'm guessing she's going to be, probably creative. She's awful young. They're both awful young, but I'm gonna put it out there to the universe to be creative and like a college kid
okay.
that does good things.
She's gonna be a
She's
smart.
gonna be smart like they're both gonna be really smart like their mommy and daddy. They got a good start in life.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish I got to spend more time with them. But logistics and just life, she's always just, I don't know. I know that it's not a good excuse, but anyways, it is what it is. I miss them. But,
It's not too late.
Yeah. And then we got fried chicken. Austin Lee, who's our first. And now is a man-child. He has his own child. And a mustache. He's got a mustache. Have you seen his mustache yet?
I don't know if I did or not.
It's very cute.
That's
Makes him
adorable.
look old. He shaved it. And I was like,
He's like, I'm a man.
yes. I am so proud of that boy.
And he
I'm proud of all
also
of
just graduated from lineman's
Lineman's school.
class. Yeah, that was
He
pretty.
did it.
That was pretty badass.
From a kid who couldn't use an ATM 2 years ago.
Hmm.
Now drives in a big old city and learned to drive
Or a
stick
condom.
shift. Or a condom.
Yeah, couldn't use a condom either.
Well, I did cry when I found out that he knocked somebody out. But,
Yeah.
you know, God has his way of dealing with shit. And now we have Selena and Oakley. So we're very blessed. And he's a great father. And look, I'm not in the whole picture, but from the outside looking in, he's a great spouse too. So
Yeah. They come
He's a
from
good man.
good stock.
he's a good man. With his little southern accent once in a while it comes through. And then there's Tucker, who's not my favorite. No, I'm joking.
I was gonna say,
They're all my
really?
favorite. Yeah, I tell them all they're mine. Every time I talk to them, I don't tell the other ones you're my favorite. Then the other ones are in the background going, wow, Nanny.
Tucker has a piece of her mom's soul.
I think so. That tenderness. And mom helped, was a big part of his raising.
Yeah.
But he went from baby-faced chubby to a month later, his voice is changing on the phone.
I know he stretched all out and got tall and
He's
thin,
stretched
right?
out. And he's taller than Austin. And we don't know where that came from. We're like,
I know his dad was a
voice of
shorty.
Daddy? I know.
I know.
Very weird. But he's going to be a lineman. He's a dreamer, and he's their spirit boy. And they all are freaking funny. And then there's Gemma, who was my little sidekick.
Mhm.
that I probably have cried more over that child than my own.
Why?
Oh, I just worry about her. She's just such a beautiful young lady, and she hasn't found her niche in the world yet. She will. And I hope she becomes a leader. You know.
She's the youngest. Her role is as the mascot, right?
Oh my God.
Right.
I almost threw her out of a car on the freeway once.
Huh?
Oh, that was her phone. But whatever. She was going to be attached to it.
Right.
But I think she has a healthy fear and love for me. And I think we all have to have somebody in our lives that we have some healthy fear around, that we don't want to disappoint them, and and that teaches them.
I think fear with love is probably respect.
Yeah, I hope she has that.
Yeah.
Because she'll never know how. Okay, we gotta take a break. I'm all... Let me take a drink of my Diet Coke,
Yes,
sponsored.
Tears starting to flood up.
Just that she was my sidekick and my little mountain girl. And yeah, I just want the best. I want the best for all of them. I worry about her, I think, the most, just because girls are evil, first of all, and yeah, she's did an what's not impressive? That's my word thing.
It's okay. Take a minute and breathe.
She's anyways, yeah. So I'm excited to see every one of them when they were born. You probably have experienced this, when you hold them and you go, who are they going to be?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
All that potential.
Yeah. Or just, what kind of human are they going to be? You know? Like,
yeah.
When I first held Livia, I remember Mom and I just staring at her going, I wonder what she's going to be.
Yeah.
You know? And so, yeah. You know? But, they all have, well, yeah, Gemma was my sidekick on the mountain, So when she first moved up there, she was little Miss Prissy, and then she fell, and she was crying, and she actually had little blood come out of her knee. Can I still be a mountain girl, Daddy? Oh. I'm crying, and I'm like, honey, you really did hurt yourself. It's okay to cry, and then you stop.
Mm-hmm.
So you can be tough and still cry. Even I do it once in a while. Shut up. And anyway, so yeah. But I still try to pull them all in when I see them, wrangle them in because they have their own lives. But they're great. They, we moved too far away, and I realize that, but I'm not doing anything about it now because I'll never move again. But, they've been wonderful to just, because Austin's the only driver right now, but he'll come up there anytime. And Selena backs that. And they bring the baby, and they make sure the connection's still there, and, when we're there, they drive to see us, and so anyways, thank God for iPhones and that shit now that we have, because
And androids.
whatever. Can't even use those damn things.
Hey, I want to throw a question out to you.
All right, what?
Hit you from
I don't know if
left
I know the answer, but give it to me.
Well, when we gain new family members like that, whether it's a child or a grandchild, which I haven't experienced yet, hint, hint, children, we suddenly take on a new role and become, shut the fuck up.
Jesus.
We become somebody different. So you have become a grandmother and a great-grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
How do you view yourself in that role?
Now?
Yeah.
Well,
Like, if you were to describe you to me as a grandparent.
well, I know what I want to be. I don't know if I'm fulfilling that, but I want to.
Yeah, what do you try to be? How do you see
Well,
yourself?
so you don't remember Nanny, but Nanny was like Granny
Vaguely.
was such a huge part in your life, and
Yes.
in your formative years, and like a maternal instinct for you.
Mhm.
So is my Nanny, and like they'll never know her, right? And you don't even really remember her, but that's I still to this day, when she died when I was like 9 or 10. Always had this feeling of like this. It was more than maternal, like more than my mom, but almost like I idolized her. She was just so good to me, and we always had fun. But she always cared for me and guided me. So that's how I felt. That's why I took on Nanny and not Grandma or Nanny. I don't know what those things
So it's as a guide
are. Yeah,
and as a nurturer.
yeah. Because I do, when they're screwing up, want to step in and be like, I would hammer down and be like, because I love them.
Sure, correction.
And their moms aren't going to do it because they're too soft. And they'll do it. But anyways, but like Mom, right? How all our grandkids remember Mom, and us remember Mom was always that beacon. That's where you can always go for safety.
Mhm.
Always have a warm meal and love. And but I'll call it like it is. You know me, I can't keep my mouth shut, and I could be meaner.
Could be meaner.
Yeah. Don't push it. So
I can attest to that.
Sorry, bro. Sorry, kids.
Right.
And even now, I'm learning to try to step back. Because remember, I was telling you about the conversation with Tucker going, I'll just get my GED. I'm like, the hell you will.
Mhm.
You're going to school, you know? So, see, I forgot what I was saying.
You're talking about your role as a grandmother. And you're
So,
hammered down.
yeah,
but with love.
I was like, that shit. Here's that ninja.
That dementia. So
well-
tell me a little bit about you and who you are just as a person.
Well, like before kids, I was kind of like, I'm going to break this cycle as a human, who I was before I was a parent or a grandparent, just as a human. I wanted to break the cycle. So I moved out a week within graduating. Already had a job with the fire department, got my own apartment, then moved to Santa Cruz and started my own life, pulled away from family, and was like, but then I found myself really lonely and turned to the bottle for a little while.
Woo.
Yeah, I was still working and funked, but I knew that you're too young to be doing that, and what's the reason behind it?
Mm-hmm.
So when I ended up knocked up with my daughter, I was like, yeah, I think this could be cool, right? That's why I like, this could be cool, you know?
Yeah.
I have somebody to pour all this love into, and she'll love me back, and we could just be a little team.
Sure.
So then that's when I became a parent, right?
Like I said, that's when we change our roles, right? We
Yeah.
become somebody new.
From just, I just want to break the cycle for me, to now there's more, right? And then that's these, well, you know, you spend the rest of your life, and then Keith comes, and I'm like, oh shit, now I got two, you know? And so anyways, that's when you change your roles of
Sure.
being autonomous to, now I got this, and then, but now, so of course the kids all know how that all played out, good, bad, and otherwise. And then now, I think I just want simplicity, you know? I was telling.
Oh, did you say simplicity?
Yeah, what'd you think I said?
It sure sounded like some pussy.
Oh,
I was
Well-
like, same girl.
you know, once in a while.
I swear to God, that's what you said.
Stop
I was
it.
like, I had to.
Stop it. Stop it. Leave that out. Yeah. So.
I know it's a little more abstract, but I want to ask more in depth, okay? Because you talked about who you were before you became a mother, and a grandmother, and a great grandmother. Outside of those roles, autonomous from,
All that.
yeah, who's Twiggy? Who's Yvonne Marie Fulton?
Yeah. Well, I seem to always just, I'm kind of a loner.
Yeah.
Is what I think, because I've given so much, at least not near as much as Mom. I look at Mom, I'm like, I can never fill those shoes, ever. So now I've kind of let go of trying to mother even my grandchildren and let Andrea do that.
So outside of the,
Yeah, I've
outside of
become-
the relationships.
So that's brought me to, when we moved away, to just wanting to be creative. And I'm getting old. There's this point when, from 40 to 50, didn't feel a whole bunch of physically anything. I mean, aches and pains, you know.
Sure.
But I've really aged from like 55 to 60.
I'm feeling this.
Yeah, right? And
Yes.
I'm like, oh wow, there's a big shift there. So that what that's done is said, okay, what do I enjoy doing? You know? I really enjoy, well, when I'm with family, I totally love that. But aside from that, I find at home when I'm by myself, I just like the peace and quiet. I like stupid flowers. And I don't even think it's the flower I like. It's just the process of being out there quiet, doing my own thing. You know? Doing a puzzle, drinking my coffee, laughing with Margot, being inappropriate, laughing, being stupid shit, and checking in on the grandkids, and, you know. But I think I keep coming home. I've been searching for that for how long? 20 years? Even longer, right? And I used to think when I had all those kids being crazy that I wanted that eventually.
Well,
But
it was
now
that time.
I still miss that, you
Yeah,
know.
it was
But
that time.
it's just nostalgia. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to go back to that. But no, I think if I could be there for other people in service that way, because with age, it sounds stupid, but we've gotten experience. So, you know, if I can pray with somebody on the side, because I don't probably seem like a pray kind of chick, but, you know, I'll sit there and pray with somebody. But I think now I'm becoming, we become vulnerable, more vulnerable with age. I'm not admitting that because
No.
it's stupid. But
No, you said we in general. Like,
society.
People usually
Not
get
me.
more vulnerable. Yeah,
Society.
right.
But now I got this diagnosis
I
thing.
just did the Jen thing. You hear that one? I didn't do it on
Yeah.
purpose.
Oh, you did? I'm like, I did? I think
No,
maybe I
did.
went, I don't do like a nay thing for horses.
I mean,
mm,
there we go.
yeah. So anyways, now this whole thing is not having a memory very well and all that stuff. And, you know, that could go on for years, but it's made its appearance in my life. You know, which is not, we talked about this yesterday, it's not something you expect.
Right.
We're like, oh, cancer. Something like that'll get you.
Some random Tuesday it
Yeah.
shows up.
Yeah. Now they're like, oh, sorry, you can't remember shit now. Which I'm like, no, I never have. But that's, so my biggest fear with that, because that's kind of who, I'm not going to own that as who I am. But obviously, because of the timing, and right now I'm in just the very beginning of it, is, you know, yeah, I just don't want to forget my children and my grandchildren, my people, you know? And, but that's why I was saying, thank God for phones and shit. Because back in the day, we didn't have that.
So
But I don't want to get weak, I'm not going to own that.
let's take advantage of this phone that I'm recording this on, and I'm going to ask you to look into the little lens, and you talk to future Twig, and remind yourself of the most important things that you want to remember, or at least what comes to mind.
Yeah.
What do you think you're going to want to remember?
Holding my grandchildren for the first, holding my grandchildren for the
Talk
first
to
time.
her. Talk to you.
Oh, me. Don't forget that you have grandchildren that are freaking amazing, and that love you, and that you love. And you have little ones that are going to grow up to be young adults. Get to know them. Don't forget, you've got little ones still. And Oakley, you're going to be hell on wheels. And don't forget that you have an amazing wife, and that you are sarcastic and an asshole. And but with love. And your brother, he's the guy you've known the longest in your life at this point. And it will always be right now the longest person I know in my life. And then it'll be my children. Don't forget that. Yeah. So, yeah.
I imagine.
And you're not a whiner. Don't whine.
Yeah.
Don't whine, Twig. Quit
Just be
bitching.
meaner.
Yes. Quit bitching. Eat lots of food. Make cookies and shit. Stay home. You love home. You really love home. Just stay home.
Twiggy, I imagine you're going to be frustrated with yourself
Or, yeah.
And, well, I nailed it. Would you encourage yourself to have more patience with yourself and understand that you're human?
You know, I'm that way now with other people. I will tell them that.
That's what I'm asking
But,
you to tell this
I will try
future
and
version
tell
of
myself
you.
to knock your shit off and, you know, don't be a victim. You're not a big baby. And try to listen to your wife. Not to listen to people. I hate listening to people.
Yuck.
And don't forget, you don't really like people because you don't want to be wandering around in your underwear, your shirt on backwards. Oh, oops, I just did that. At Zipline. Did you not have my shirt on backwards?
Yeah, you said so.
And, yeah. Anyway, just keep your sense of humor. And you're not a crier, so don't be crying, you big baby.
Wham.
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 And that, I love everybody.
And just for the record, I'm your brother.
Hey, bro.
Don't forget me. This is me.
Oh, wait. I have this person called Diane that keeps telling me her name is Shannon. But I'm supposed to remember that. But I'm pretty sure I like her and I love her. So just saying,
Who's that?
Shannon.
Oh, Shannon.
I mean Diane. I don't know.
Where the hell Diane come from?
Who I call this? I act like I don't know who she is. So I'm like, is this Diane?
Is that a little ditty
Yeah, this is fine.
about Jack and
Diane. Yeah.
Diane? Yeah.
And I love my sister. You can drive me fucking nuts, but you are my ride or die. If I need something, you are Johnny on the spot.
Diane
And there's
on the
not
spot.
many Diane on the spot. There's not many people in this world that will just say, "You're not feeling good? I'll be right there." And you live 7 hours away, and you don't bitch about it. And yeah, you're my sister.
Does she come up and see you?
She always offers. Same thing with Andrea. Anybody in our family that she loves, like you, at the drop of a hat, will just, I'm there for you. What do you need? And I might be that way once in a while, but I bitch and moan about it behind the scenes. I'm like, fuck, gotta go be, oh shit, I gotta be nice to people. Damn it. Okay, I'm coming.
Put on the mask.
Yes.
Yeah. That must be a family trait that we got.
Yeah, except Mom and Fidel, and you don't bitch about it. I whine and bitch and
Well, you
moan.
just said that you don't do it like
Happily.
in front of them.
No. When I'm there,
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
in the
I
moment.
maybe I
and I'm
bitch
happy
about
to
it
be
behind
there.
your back all the time.
Maybe.
Yeah, fuck, she wants me to take it. Fucking take it out yourself.
But in the moment, I'm happy to be there and happy to help.
Yeah.
My in-laws, I mean, how Margot's sister. There's so many people that I'm so blessed to have. Don't forget that. Jerk. Love y'all. Bye.